and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy, the owner of Your Natural Healer, and today we're diving into the energy forecast for the month of July 2025. Cannot believe that we are going into July. I mean, before you know it, it's going to be 2026. Anyway, can't even think about that right now. So, today we're going to take a look at the astrological transit, the spiritual themes, and collective energy that may be influencing us this month so that you can stay aligned, grounded, and empowered. So, let's talk about some astrological themes first. So, we start July feeling the ripple of the recent Capricorn full moon, which really called us to focus on long term goals, boundaries, and emotional maturity. So, if you've been thinking a lot lately about structure and personal responsibility, this feel that, oh, something's off or something's wrong. I will tell you, we have a very powerful new moon in Cancer happening on July 24th. And this is going to occur right after the sun shifts into Leo. Okay. Now, Cancer energy, and I'm Cancerian. Hello, my fellow Cancerians, lunar babies. But Cancer energy brings in the theme of emotional healing, domestic, home, inner security. So, you know, so Cancer is going to bring in that, but Leo, and I'm a Leo rising, Leo's arrival will urge us to shine boldly with and reconnect with the joy in our life. So that's, really exciting as well. Now, Saturn will remain in retrograde in Pisces. And this is going to encourage really deep spiritual restructuring. Okay. So you may find yourself maybe questioning what truly holds meaning to you, and reassessing your intuitive and emotional boundaries. So, if you find yourself doing that, that's Saturn retrograde Pisces. Okay. Now, Chiron is retrograde this month too, but more towards the end of the month. But this is going to bring up a lot of inner child themes and resurfacing of a lot of old emotional wounds. But guys, please don't panic. This is a time for healing through awareness, not to avoid these emotional things that come up for you. So just be really careful around that time of the month. Watch yourself if you use malachite, because malachite is known to bring up deep-seated emotions. So if we already have Chiron bringing this up, we do not need malachite to putting it on steroids. So you may want to put the malachite away towards the end of the month. Now, I want to talk about something super special, and this happens every month. And most people, don't really do anything with it unless it's the Lionsgate portal, because that sounds so cool. July 7th is 7/7, and that is a spiritual portal, and it is big this month. This portal is all about activating inner vision. So this is, third eye. And most people that come into my shop first thing, third eye, third eye, third eye. But anyway, this portal is going to activate inner vision, intuitive downloads, and manifestations related to your soul's purpose. So make sure you take advantage of that energy this month. And of course, we have Leo season beginning. And that starts around July 22nd, 21st, 22nd. And that's going to be bringing fire, confidence, creativity all into focus. So this is a perfect time when we move into Leo to really let your inner light shine, especially if you have felt, maybe a little off, or you have felt, a little dimmed lately. This is going to be your time to shine. All right, so let's talk about the collective energy and what the forecast is for this here in July. So energetically, July is going to kind of feel like a bridge month. So we're moving from a more internal emotional cycle into a brighter, expressive one. But you still have work to do, guys. So, key themes for this month are going to be emotional sovereignty, speaking your truth from the heart, so incorporating that throat chakra, letting go of outdated roles and stories, and welcoming authentic self expression. Now, I'm going to get into some spiritual tools here in a minute, but particularly for this month, and this is a more rare crystal, but I do have these in the shop. So come on in, or you can shop at yournaturalhealer.com. And it's called hemimorphite. Beautiful. The tumbled are beautiful blue with white, and they're just really pretty. Great stone for the throat chakra and communicating. Of course, you can use any throat chakra crystal, but this one would be outstanding for what we will be having this month. So again, guys, don't be surprised in July if you find yourself reevaluating maybe your relationships, maybe some work boundaries, or even your creative voice. All right, so I already told you about hemimorphite, but let's talk about some spiritual tools that I recommend you working with in July. First of all, crystals. We have carnelian. Carnelian's an excellent crystal. You can read more about carnelian in my blog on yournaturalhealer.com. But carnelian is a great crystal to boost Leo energy and confidence. So work with that carnelian. Moonstone, particularly rainbow moonstone. This is going to be for that emotional balance and the intuition during Cancer. Okay, so remember, we're entering July in Cancer and we're going to be leaving July in Leo. So, start working with that moonstone first, and then you can transition to that carnelian. All right. And then finally, when we talked about that inner child healing, labradorite. This is going to help with that, and it's going to give you really a lot of protection during that Chiron retrograde. All right, some rituals that you may perform in July that can help you with all this energy and navigate through it. Water rituals for emotional release. And there's a plethora of them out there. Just be careful because, a lot of bad junk out there, and you don't want to be doing something that's going to be more harm than good. Candle magic for self-confidence. On the 7/7 portal, you can journal, as well as in that powerful new moon on the 24th, which will be in Cancer. It begins in Cancer, and by the time it ends, we'll be moving into Leo, but new moon in Cancer on the 24th. Now, if you really would like some more personalized insight, I will give you a heads up. I do offer birth chart analysis reports and other custom astrology reports through my shop and my online shop, yournaturalhealer.com. These reports, especially like the birth chart analysis, is a minimum. I think it's like around 35 pages minimum. Lots and lots of insight. The software that I use is it's not all the jargon, so, it's very relatable. But anyway, these are just powerful tools that can help you understand your personal cosmic blueprint. Because again, birth charts are based off of the day you were born, day, month, day, year, the exact time, and the exact place. Okay. Now, if you're local to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I would love to see you in person. Come on in. I'll be hosting a very, very special 7/7 portal activation on July 7th, along with guided full moon and new moon rituals throughout the month. Now, these events do fill up fast, so make sure you reserve your spot. So each one has ritual and stuff in the beginning, and then we finish off with a sound bath based, one for the portal, one based for the energy of the full moon and the new moon. With that being said, guys, 6 seats available. All right, that is it. So 6 seats for each event. It is best to sign up online and prepay. If the day before nobody signs up, I will cancel it. So, there's no coming in the last day unless I had like 5 people sign up and I had 1 spot left. So again, if it's something you're interested in, you're here locally in the Azle area, come on in. I'd love to see you. Other than that, just stay tuned on the channel. Follow me on Facebook. Lots of information there. Check out our website. But again, guys, if this video resonated with you, please, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you don't miss your weekly tarot readings and all the other metaphysical teachings I'll be doing. Guys, this stuff really matters on behalf of me and every YouTuber out there. It does matter because it helps boost our content to get out there for other people. So all those things matter. Leave an emoji in the comments, or even if you just leave the letter M, whatever. Guys, all that activity really does help. All right. I also want you to let me know in the comments, what are you going to be working on in July? Are you going to be working on emotional healing, creative expression, or both, or maybe something entirely different? I would love to hear what you're planning on working on, maybe what crystals you're going to use, or if you're partaking in any type of portal or moon event in your local community. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. And may this month bring you clarity, confidence, and a deep connection to your inner truth. So I'll see you here shortly in the future, and maybe even in person here at your natural healer if you're local. So with that being said, guys, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.